It is an HA. Oh my goodness. Well, cut off already by that huge pyro of the Behemoth. It is an HAW Tag Team Championship match. We've got our first team coming out, the challengers. The Behemoth and James Calhoun will be out here shortly. And I gotta say, this is going to be a fearsome tag team. These are two, well, the Behemoth, just a behemoth of a man, as we always say, and James Calhoun, also a very tall man, and a former HAW World Champion, a former HAW National Champion. The Behemoth, though, he's never held any sort of gold here, and hold on a second. Oh my goodness. He's never held any sort of gold here in HAW except for that nose ring he's got. And he's got those silver setup on his chest. I don't know what that is. But when you combine him and James Calhoun, I don't know what you get, but it's quite scary. You get a sharp intellect, and you get strong muscles, and that usually makes for a bad combination for their opponents. That being said, these aren't an official tag team. You know, they don't have a huge history together. They just started aligning with each other not too long ago. So it's hell, they were going to be facing for the World Championship before James Calhoun pulled a deal. So we got to see what their chemistry is like. Can they work together as a cohesive unit to defeat one of the weirdest teams in HAW, the Strange Crew? And Calhoun, always ready, always looking to the crowd, always wanting that approval. Okay, so the Strange Crew are now going to be making their way down. Here we go. The lights are flashing. We know what that means. They're going to start acting a bit odd and rise up from the ground. Drizzles the Cloud and Hawaii. Ooh. Now with these two, they've previously beat Jet Black and Big Pimpin' Alex for the HAW Tag Team Championships. Both a former World Champion and National Champion in those fellows. So they could very easily hang with the best, but you have to admit that Alex and Calhoun Alex and Black are different than Calhoun and the Behemoth. The Strange Crew, though, they are two-time tag team champions, so they've been together for a long time, and I think that chemistry might pay off for this match. Well, it looks like the crowd's getting ready, the Behemoth's getting ready, and Hawaii's getting ready. Dennis Thompson rings the bell and we're underway, and Hawaii immediately goes after Behemoth with a crucifix. Oh my goodness, he has to stay on top of him this whole match because this is a huge size mismatch. Hawaii, a small cruiserweight wrestler going against the Behemoth. I think the Behemoth's bicep is the size of Hawaii's head. And I think the size of Hawaii's bicep is the size of the Behemoth's mohawk. It's just unbelievably mismatched. And now, here comes Drizzles. Drizzles is the muscle of this team, but just compare him to Calhoun and the Behemoth. And oh my goodness, a big boot to the head. Knocks down referee Dennis Thompson. How long will he be out? Only a couple seconds and he's back on his feet amazingly quick. Referee Dennis Thompson, he must be working very well at home in his home gym, because back in the olden days, referee Dennis Thompson would have been out for a good 30 seconds or so. But now today, referee Dennis Thompson doing fairly well on his feet. He seems to be no worse for the wear, despite the fact he got a huge big boot from the Behemoth. Enough about Dennis Thompson, nobody cares about him. Drizzles the Clown is on the ground. He's been getting beat up by the Behemoth ever since that big boot, and it is going very badly for him, and this looks like it's going to be bad too. Oh, stomped to the midsection. Drizzles now being taken to his feet by the Behemoth. He's going to need a reversal or something here, but gets dragged out around. And Behemoth is just toying with his clown. Go for the cover. 1, 2. Drizzle's kicking out at 2. Behemoth now, once again, getting the most of Drizzles and sends him right into the turnbuckle. And uh-oh, he's got him in the Tree of Woe position. Hawaii trying to get the crowd on Drizzle's side, but Drizzles escapes from the Tree of Woe. Wise move there for him. But that just allows the Behemoth to pick him back up. Well, Drizzles reverses out of it. Now he's got him in a headlock and a knee to the midsection. I wonder if that silver suspender thing is... Oh my god. I'll say if the silver suspender thing protected the midsection, I think it did, because Drizzles went flying, and now James Calhoun tags into the match. Calhoun locks it up with Drizzles and sends him into the turnbuckle. Drizzles with a very good big boot there, saw it coming. What do we got here? Oh, a neck breaker there. And now Calhoun is on the ground. Drizzles going to make a tag with Hawaii. Maybe he should have stayed on Calhoun a bit longer, but I don't know, because this gives Calhoun the chance to grapple with Hawaii. 2 fairly freshmen. Hawaii now out on the outside of the ropes and gets punched out. And now the Behemoth. Uh-oh, are we going to have a little bit of a double team out here? Behemoth taking Hawaii and allowing James Calhoun to punch him in the back and then clotheslines him. Oh my, oh, but a good jawbreaker there by Hawaii. Hawaii throws Calhoun into the apron, misses with the punch, and then, oh, but hits him with another punch. What do we got out here? Suplex onto the mat. That has to hurt James Calhoun's back. We're up to a 6 count. We're up to a 7 count, but it looks like Calhoun's getting back in the ring now at this point. Calhoun, oh, let's go for a belly-to-belly, but Hawaii blocks it, does an arm drag, and he does a tag to Drizzles the Clown. I'm not sure of this strategy, but it might work out. Maybe Drizzles is rested again, and James Calhoun has been looking pretty bad. Calhoun now outside, well, now he comes back in. Hawaii slides into the ring, trying for a distraction, trying to punch Calhoun, but misses. And Calhoun managed to knock down Drizzles. Goes for the pin, 2. Drizzles kicking out at 2 once again. Oh, a good quick jab, catching Calhoun by surprise. And a clothesline. That one wasn't by surprise, but he still couldn't do much about it. And now, uh-oh, we've got Drizzles. Back body drop to James Calhoun. Goes to the cover. 1, 2, and Calhoun kicking out at the 2 count. This match is just going back and forth at this point. Now looks to be in favor of Drizzles and Hawaii, the Strange Crew. Uh-oh, looks like Drizzles is getting ready here. Now let's see. Oh, goes for a kick. And oh, the Shining Wizard to James Calhoun. This could be the match right here. 1, 2, 3. No! Not a 3 count. I thought that Shining Wizard would have put James Calhoun away, but James Calhoun showing, hey, he's a former HAW World Champion. You're going to need to hurt him a little bit more. Now a good snap suplex there by Calhoun. And he's wisely going to make the tag to the Behemoth. You're taking that Shining Wizard. I think he needs a breather. And now the Behemoth stalking Drizzles and sends him into the corner. And this looks like it could be bad for Drizzles the Clown. Sitting on that top turn. Oh no, what is he doing all the way up here, folks? The height is unbelievable. Oh my god! That extra height even added from the Behemoth's height, as well as the top turnbuckle, does lots of damage too! And no, that is not a 3 count. Drizzle's kicking out. I don't know how, but he managed to. Gets Irish whipped into the rope, and a power slam by the Behemoth. Oh man, and now the momentum is turned once again, and oh, we've seen this before. Powerbomb. Lifts him up again. Powerbomb. Lifts him up again. Powerbomb. The multiple power bombs by the Behemoth on the Drizzles could be the match. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. No! Not even 2 because Hawaii breaks it up, but I think that was very close to being 3 if this was one-on-one. But it's not. It's a tag match, and that's the stuff that happens, folks. And uh-oh. Oh, and the power bomb shoulder breaker. That is probably the match right there. 1, 2, and Hawaii breaking it up again. I think Drizzles is probably in a lot of trouble taking those 2 moves. I don't... Oh, what is this? What is the Behemoth doing? He never goes to the middle rope, and oh, a splash! Driving that steel into the scarred chest of Drizzles the Clown. And throws him on the ground with a throw tossed. Behemoth now saying, hey, I've completely destroyed that man. You do the rest, Calhoun. Oh, and this is looking bad for Drizzles if Calhoun, who could be rested now. I don't know. Drizzles now going up onto that top turnbuckle with the help of James Calhoun, and not again. Not from all the height up there. It looks like it is. Yes! That back of Drizzles the Clown. Oh, he's probably crying right now. And uh-oh. And Calhoun slamming down Drizzles. This has to be it. 1, 2, Hawaii with another save. Oh, but runs right into the Behemoth, and that's bad news for Hawaii. Drizzles now, he needs some sort of miracle at this point. But Calhoun reverses out of a move and gives Drizzles the DDT. Calhoun now looks like he's wants to do something to Drizzles here. And oh, and that's it. This has to be, well, we might look at Hawaii. Is he going to come into the ring again? Because I think he has to. Yeah, and he has. Yes, he is. 1, 2. And Hawaii saving the match once again. I think that the only way this match is going to turn around for the Strange Crew is if Drizzles makes a tag quickly. Because it is just, oh my God. This is just it's just unbearable at this point. And tell me he's not making a tag to the Behemoth. Calhoun didn't take one bit of damage, and Drizzles desperately crawling to see if he can make a tag to Hawaii, but he just can't. Behemoth, and now he's just going and saying, hey, you want to make a tag with that arm? Well, I'm going to smash it into that mat. Behemoth sends Calhoun into the turnbuckle, or not Calhoun, but Drizzles rather, and tell me he's not going to do it again, folks. Tell me the back isn't, oh, the back's going to take more damage. The back's going to take even more damage. Just stop it already. Oh my God. Once again, Drizzles the Clown. Start writing his gravestone, people. I'm not talking about his championship reign. I'm talking about his life, because the man's probably going to be dead after this match. Oh, and shoulder first into that steel post there. Oh, but Drizzles manages to dodge a boot. And his luck only goes for about 2 seconds before a belly-to-belly by the Behemoth. 1, 2, and Hawaii. 2 count again, but every single time Hawaii goes for these 2 counts, or for these breakups rather, he opens himself up to an attack from the other tag team partner of the Behemoth and Calhoun, and he can't get fully rested at this point, and that's just a little bit of a problem, because Calhoun needs a fresh person in this match, and that's Hawaii. Because did I say Calhoun again? I'm in Drizzles. Why am I mixing these guys up? They're about as opposite as they could be. Maybe I did say Drizzles. I don't know. I don't have the oh, we have a tag. We have a tag, Hawaii now. The little man has to go. Well, this could be very bad. No! 1 power bomb. 2 power bombs. The bandana's going flying. 3 power bombs. Oh God, well that may have been, well here we go, we got the cover here. 1, 2, and Hawaii kicks out. Amazingly, Hawaii kicks out at 2. I was gonna say that this is the, oh, and a good super kick there by Hawaii, but it only hits him in the midsection because of the height difference. Hawaii really needs to keep this offense up because this is the last chance the Strange Crew has to win this match, I think. And Hawaii is currently in control. Irish whips the Behemoth into the turnbuckle, runs, and the Behemoth dodges it, and that's not good for the Strange Crew, and just tosses Hawaii to the ground with a basic scoop slam. Tag to James Calhoun. It's Calhoun in Hawaii. And an Irish whip into the turnbuckle, and a shoulder into the steel post. And oh my goodness, James Calhoun going for the pin, not even hooking the leg. 2, Hawaii kicking out at 2. He still has the fight in him, folks. Oh, what a great reversal, but that's not the place he wants to be. And look at that, just like that, the Behemoth comes in. Wise move by the Behemoth. The Hawaii able to take control of that and send Behemoth down to the ground. And oh, a jumping DDT. That actually won him the tag team title. We got 1, we got 2, and oh, at the last second, Behemoth kicks out at 2. I thought the jumping DDT that won them the tag team titles was going to do it again, folks, but Hawaii could not finish it. I honestly think if the guy waited a little bit more, he probably could have got that pin, but it's just the weight difference, and Behemoth, his muscles able to easily knock the cruiserweight off of him. Drizzle's now tagged into the match and going after the Behemoth now, and now Drizzle's finally has some offense. Can he keep this up, folks? Drizzle's slap to the chest, slap to the chest. He's got Behemoth reeling against the ropes, sends him in for a whip. Oh, and a little bit of a toe takedown there. And now another fresh tag to Hawaii. Hawaii stalking the Behemoth, punches him in the back. Oh, but Behemoth catches him with an elbow. He wasn't expecting that. Oh my goodness! That's the match right there! Behemoth wasn't expecting that. The height was amazing. 1, 2, 3. Oh! Calhoun! I thought Dennis Thompson's hand hit the mat, but Calhoun, at the very last second, breaks up the pin. Oh, wow! I am in shock, folks. It looked like it. Oh, but Calhoun, not the legal man, gives Hawaii a punch and distracts him enough to get the Behemoth back up onto his feet. This looked like it was all in control of, oh, Behemoth and Calhoun, but, oh, powerbomb shoulder breaker onto Hawaii. That's probably the match right there. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and Behemoth and James Calhoun win the match, but that was well fought by the Strange Crew. Calhoun and Behemoth were in control for the longest time. They really did a number on Drizzles the Clown, and he just took a severe beating. But once Hawaii got in the match, he was actually controlling Calhoun. He was controlling the Behemoth. And he had that match won until James Calhoun, at the very last second, saved the match and got the pinfall for the Behemoth broken up. And then, not only that, distracted Hawaii and got some licks in there. That allowed the Behemoth to recover, and he hit the powerbomb shoulder breaker, I believe, and after that there was no coming back. That move has put down many men. There's no shame in being pinned by it, I'll tell you that. I mean, I've never gotten pinned by it, or actually received it, but here we go. Hawaii, It all came down to that Calhoun distraction, and boom, right there. Hawaii gets hit, goes for the pin, and Drizzle's just in too much pain, and Calhoun too quick. Couldn't break it up. And well, look at this, the most important part of this match. We have new HAW Tag Team Champions. James Calhoun and the Behemoth. Who would have thought this a month ago when Calhoun was reigning as world champion? But Calhoun and the Behemoth, they defeat the Strange Crew, and they have become the new champions. What a night for these two.